Welcome in all my friends, Lazy Retired Granny here. Today's date is Friday, December 22nd, 2023, and the time is 8:32 a.m. here in stormy, rainy Salem, Oregon. I am going to attempt to move the camera down and move my light. The second time I've done this video because I am having technical issues today. With the light and the camera. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's move this over a little bit. Hopefully. Where's the best place to put this? Alright, well, bear with me. Alright, we're going to try it there. So, I am continuing my journey on the product review that I got from Outdoor Tide, and this is the Pawprint coasters. They did send this to me free of charge, and I finished this one, and I did put a sealer on it, and it's still just as sparkly, and I love it. And it's pink. So what do I use to seal? Are you ready for this? I use Puzzle Guard. I've been using this for quite a few years. It works perfect for me, my opinion. And I did complete color 1. Whoops. And I just picked that up wrong. And look at all the drills that I have left, including the ones that I just spilled. And that's the silver color. And I completed the pink color, which is 2. Got plenty of rhinestones left. Just about spilled those. Now I am working on color 3. So I am just doing one color at a time. And yeah, I'm really liking this. Hopefully you can see that okay. Now I am using my nano tape on this. I switched because I do like that, and it picks up rhinestones and ABs really well. These are turning out so good. Now, I did have a comment from somebody that wanted to know how big they are. They are at the widest part of them. They're about 4 inches. So if you do have a big coffee mug, and because they're shaped like a paw print, a big coffee mug may not fit on these. However, you don't have to use these for coasters. You can use them for other things, and such as decorations or setting other things on it, which is what probably I'm going to use it for, because I love these. And so I can put other things on the coasters. And whoops. I think what I need to do, oh, once again I lost it. There it is. I just need to clean off my nano tape. Because I've been sitting here diamond painting with it for quite a long time. And I just take one of these wet ones and brush it across. Put my wet one back in the bag and seal it so it stays wet. And we're off and running again. Yeah, I'm thinking that, well, I've got all kinds of different stuff I could set on these. But I also have when I drink my tea, I have a smaller cup that I use for my tea and hot tea. So it'll work perfect for a smaller mug. And also, I have not had any trash so far. And this is my third color. So, yeah, this set was $12 and something. Just about $13. Well worth every penny. And you get 10 of them. Most of the sets you get either 4 or 6. Yeah, 10. So lots of diamond painting time. So what have I been up to this morning? Well, I got all my chores done. Yay for me. Yeah, I got up this morning. Before I go on with my story, I just want to say welcome in to all the new people that have joined the channel. I really appreciate that. Be sure and comment. Let me know you're new, because for some reason I am not notified. It just goes by numbers. So I don't know why I don't get those notifications. And I did, it's been a while back, but I did notice that now I don't know if this is true or not, but it's just, I think that if your settings are, let's see, how does that go? Let me look on here. One moment, please, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, shoot, I can't remember. There used to be where you could it's not there anymore. But it used to be there was a place where you could say whether you wanted to share who you're subscribed to. And if you have that marked on private, if I remember right, then it wouldn't show up that you subscribe to somebody. But I see that that tab isn't there anymore. Wonder when they took that off. It shows how often I look at it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I just want to welcome everybody and how much I appreciate you taking a look at my channel. It's always nice to share the craft with others and get tips and tricks and get to know people. And I do appreciate all the comments. And I do try to answer everybody. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I know my first PR pack that I've ever done was with these, and I made mistakes, but it's all a learning curve. I'll eventually get it right. Yeah, the first mistake was I had to put a disclosure on there that I said the wrong price. Oh, brother. And I do not do any editing. I've tried to do that, and makes me frustrated. I'm on here for a variety of different reasons, and one of them is not to be stressed. And no drama llama. And trying to do editing, maybe one of these days it'll pop up on my bucket list, but I just keep it real. I tell no lies. What you see is what you get. So anyway, that was a mistake. And then I forgot to say, even though I did say it was a product review, and most people know on product reviews you're getting the items for free, but I did forget to say that. So I apologize to anybody who noticed that and was laughing at me. She doesn't know what she's doing. You're right. So, what I've been up to this morning. Okay, so I got up and I took a shower, dried my hair, I changed the bedding, I washed up bedding, I did a load of laundry, folded it up, clean sheets on my bed. You know, all those things that we have to do in life. And I'm on my last cup of coffee. With my French vanilla creamer. And my plans for today. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I am way behind in watching YouTube videos. So, it's a stormy day outside today. So, I think I'm going to sit here and watch London Walks. I am so far behind in his videos. Oh my goodness gracious. Of course, what's on his channel right now, he's a YouTuber that goes to the Horse Guard there in London and does videos, which I think is just fascinating. Of course, anything that has to do with the British is my cup of tea. Anyway, the Horse Guard has been closed down since about the 1st of December. And so what he's doing, well, let me back up. He did live videos on TikTok. And so now he's going back and putting those lives on YouTube. So we're getting videos from the past. Look at there, I finished that. Another paw print done. That's really pretty. Yeah, so I'll need to seal that one. All right, where's my next 3? All right, we got, nope, yep. Okay. I need to take the cover off of this. Partially off, not all the way, because I have other colors to do. But yeah, so he's been putting on all of these prior videos. And because I was so busy with the Christmas tree sales, I haven't had time to watch a lot of videos. And then but now that's done. So I can just sit here and diamond paint to my heart's content. And what better way to spend a stormy day than diamond painting? So this morning when I was doing my chores and whatnot, I was listening to Bing Crosby's Christmas CD, one of them. I just love his Christmas CDs. And those are probably like, what, from the 40s? back in the day when days weren't rushed and people in a hurry. It's hard for people to understand those days. Even me, you know, I was born early 50s. And, you know, well, I can't say how do I put this? Yeah, we didn't have cell phones and cable TV and computers. I remember when they were saying there's going to be a computer in every home and you'll be able to do your banking from home and buy things from your computer and have them delivered to you. That was just unbelievable. I think for most people in my generation and before, that would ever occur. I can remember the first time, well, the bank sent me, they didn't call them debit cards back there. I can't remember what they called them, but they sent me this card in the mail and said, you can use this when you go shopping. And I thought, well, how do you keep track of stuff? You know, now, I'm from the age where you either had cash or you wrote a check. And to use a card, it's like, how is this possible? How does it know how much to subtract out of my account? I actually had to go to the bank and ask them, what are you talking about? What is this? Is it like a credit card and I'm going to have to pay this off? Or, you know, and they said, no, it just goes through a machine and it subtracts your stuff from your account. And it's like, well, that's great, but how am I supposed to keep track of all this stuff? Now this, you know, I did not have a computer at home, and I think it was before its time, actually, for a lot of people. So what I did is we used to have, you know, your checks, and then you wrote down in your little book, you know, okay, I wrote a check for this, and, you know, then you subtracted your check from your balance. I did that for the longest time. I had my little ledger, and that's how I kept track of my balance. Now, we got our first computer in '99. I do not remember doing online banking, so it's been too long ago, but yeah, it was. But then I found out, you know, well, you could do online gaming. You could talk to people, you know, chat, not talk, but type, and chat to people. And then you could actually do live chats on, what was it, Yahoo or something? I don't know, I can't remember. But, and I used to play games. I belonged to Big Fish Games, which is a casual gaming thing, nothing like some of the stuff you can do. I like the hide and seek games. But anyway, oh yeah, I thought I was high tech back then. But yeah, and then I figured out online banking, and then Amazon came along, and you know, some of the other stores you could order from. But I didn't ever order, probably, it was like 2014 before I ordered something online. And yeah, how technology has changed. Talking of which, let me check something real quick. I want to see if I got permission to show this. I don't have permission yet, so I will wait to hear back from that person because I want to show you something that one of you sent to me. Some diamond paintings and stuff, so okay. I need to fill my little tray back up. So yesterday I got to talk to a friend on the phone and talk diamond painting. That's always fun. Nobody in my family diamond paints. They don't understand my excitement of diamond painting. They just know, it's something Granny does. This is the longest that I have stayed with a craft because I've been doing this since 2018. When I first retired in 2013, I was going to, oh, there's our music. Yep, it's the 9 o'clock hour. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I wanted to do puzzles. So I bought a bunch of puzzles, and we're talking, you know, like 1,000 pieces. I didn't even do, well, I did a small one, and it was a Big Bang Theory one, because I was a Big Bang Theory fanatic. And I did it, and then I had the 1,000 piece, and I gave up. I just donated those puzzles. That wasn't for me. So then I decided I wanted to do latch hook kits. I did a lot of those for a couple years. Well, then one Christmas, my son and daughter-in-law got me a Big Bang Theory Lego set. Now, I had never done Legos before. I thought it was too complicated. But my grandsons, they do, you know, we're doing Legos and stuff. So it sat for a long time because I didn't think I could do it. Well, I finally opened it up, and there were times when I had to have my grandsons come over and explain a few things to me. But once I got started on it, it's like, wow, this is fun. Well, forget the latch hook kits. I'm going to be doing Legos. I loved doing those. Now, I was addicted to the, what was it called? Creator Expert series, where it's a whole city and whatnot. These are expensive kits, though. But I was so obsessed, I would just sit there and for a few hours and work on them. And yeah, I had all kinds of Lego stuff. Oh, I love doing Legos. Well, yeah, once you get into it, and the cost of these kits is expensive, and I ran out of room where to put everything, and because I just live in a, well, even there where I was living was, you know, I didn't have enough room to display everything. So and then of course I always have my knitting stuff. So then I've been knitting since 7th grade, off and on. And then I really got into the knitting after I retired and started watching YouTube videos. And I had all kinds of yarn. Oh my gosh. Did I have a stash? If the YouTuber had it, I had to have it. And I was ordering more yarn. And my experience from that was that they're buying all this yarn to build their huge stashes, and you know, do they ever use it? I don't know. But what I learned was that I was never going to use any of this yarn because I didn't like it. And I had all this yarn. I actually gave most of my yarn away this last summer. Yeah. And so many things that I had bought that I just didn't use. And yeah, so now I'm just down to 2 little totes of yarn. And I figure if there's a project I want that to do and I don't have the correct yarn for it, I'll go buy it for a project, not buy yarn just to be buying yarn. And I guess, yeah, and then, so I did just my knitting for a while. Well, then my ex-daughter-in-law she had a diamond painting. Well, I didn't know it was a diamond painting at the time, but she had this canvas out, huge canvas. And I was over at their house and I said, "What is this?" And she goes, "Oh, that's diamond painting." And I go, "What's diamond painting?" And so she showed it and I thought, "Oh, I think I could do that." And of course I didn't know the first thing about diamond painting. And I said, "Well, where do you get the kits?" And she said, "Oh, you can get them at Michael's, or you can get them at Joann's, hobby shops." So that's what I did. I went and I got one diamond painting. And it was a partial. It was expensive. And I've learned a lot since then. And then I thought, well, what am I supposed to do with all these paintings? I mean, and the ones that I got, I mean, they're big, but they're just partials, and I could get them done in a couple days. But it was good practice. So then, through YouTube, I found out about online ordering, and back then you didn't have as many places to order from, and it was China mail is what we called it. And sometimes you would wait a month for your diamond painting to arrive. Were they the best? No. But so diamond painting in the United States has really taken off, and there's just so much out there now. And it's funny because I think back and all these people that had just started the craft, and their YouTubes were, "You have to do this and you have to do that," and da 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 da. That's not even true. But some of them were so elaborate of what they were doing, and that I think back now and it's just laughable to me. But they were the experts because they had done 2 diamond paintings. So over the years, I can't afford to have a stash of 200 or 300 premium canvases, that's for sure. When are you ever going to do them? I mean, that's enough for one person's lifetime. So anyway, I only did budget friendly, and that was fine. I was very content with doing that. Okay. So those 3s are done. I can put them over here. Was that all the 3s I had? Yep. Okay, we have a lot of 3s left over. Wow. Unless I'm missing something, which would not be the first or the last time. But yeah, look at all the 3s. Quite a bit left over. There we go. All right, so now we're going to mosey on to the 4s. Let's see which one this is. Okay. This one has 4s. All right, let's look for our 4s. color is this? Oh, that's the 7s. All right. So it looks like this is black. The old 310s. Okay, open these up. Is this? There's got to be more 4s. Is this the only one that has a 4 to it? 7, 5, 6, 7. Ah, this is it. But look at all the 310s you get. Wow. Oh, that's a lot. So now I'll be able to do this. And then I have the 5s to do. And the 6s. And the beautiful 7s. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on this. Well, I think before I start this, I am going to seal this other one and get it to dry in. Yeah, I think I could set like a pencil holder on these. Ooh, you know what? I could set my lotion on it. Make some decorations. Or I could put some of my nano tape on the back and decorate my wall. Just stick them on my wall and make paw prints on my wall. Ooh, that's a good idea too. Or I could put it on my board, my artist board. That might not be a good idea because it would raise up the canvas. But these would be cute on a wall. Have these little paw prints going up your wall if you didn't want to use them for coasters. Yeah, nice. Okay. All right, I'm going to let you go. And I will chat with you later. You all have a good day. And thanks for stopping by.